Hey, guess who's back and back to posting content on YouTube. That's right, it's me, Breezy Reads. I know y'all miss me, but I'm back and I'm here to stay, alright? Today we've got some stories from the AmITheAsshole subreddit. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump right into the first post. Am I the asshole? I have stage 4 cancer and said no shit to what I thought was an in-law's weird/insensitive comment. I have stage 4 cancer with young kids and wife. Probably gonna die within 1 to 2 years, so my fuse is shortened with certain people. In-laws say to me, "It must be so hard for your family and what your family is going through. I want you to know, this is not your fault." They have said something similar to me before, and I just said I know and moved on. This time, I couldn't take it, and I said, no shit, it's pretty obvious I didn't deserve cancer, and I know it's not my fault for getting it. She became upset and told a few people I was rude to her. Should I apologize? Am I misunderstanding what point she was trying to make? The only way I can think of taking it is that there must be a thought in people's minds that it is my fault for getting cancer and making things so hard for my young family. I'm young. I've lived a healthy life. Not that I would deserve cancer even if I didn't. So I don't get it. Am I being overly sensitive? Was she just looking for a goodwill hunting moment? I honestly don't get her point. Okay, so let me get this right. She knows that you have cancer, and yet she is worried about your family. Wow, maybe she should, reconsider and be like, how are you? How do you feel? But nah, she's like, your family must be so upset. This is gonna hurt them so bad. Honestly, man, you wouldn't even be the asshole if you hit that bitch with a stomach punch. Am I the asshole for wanting to go on vacation with friends and not babysit my niece who is in the same hotel? Hi, disclaimer, English isn't my first language, and I am writing this on mobile. To start things off, I, male 29, and 3 of my friends booked us a weekend trip, Friday through Sunday, a few weeks ago. It's my first time off since the beginning of May, and to say I'm thrilled is an understatement. We plan to party at night and chill at the pool by day. I also told my brother, 43, and my sister-in-law, 39, a few weeks ago that I was really excited to stay in this specific hotel since it is on the pricier end. Yesterday my brother contacted me that they will be staying in the same hotel with my niece, 4, at the same time as me. In the message he wrote me, they are also really excited that I can help with my niece since I am also there and they can relax in the meantime, and according to them, I have nothing better to do. Do not get me wrong, I love my niece to pieces, but I really want to enjoy this weekend and not have any responsibility for anyone besides myself. I want to relax, be drunk, and have fun with my friends. They are staying in the same hotel, so I can't avoid them even if I wanted to. The vacation is not refundable. I'm either stuck with babysitting, her parents are really pushy, and I'm the worst at setting boundaries, or my family will think I hate my niece. I'm frustrated as freak. So, am I the asshole if I tell them I don't want to spend time with them? I'm gonna give you the simple answer. No, you're not the a-hole. But what you need to do is get some nuts about yourself and drop the hammer and be like, no, I'm not gonna babysit your daughter on my vacation. Now leave me alone. And then if he texts you with some, oh, I'm gonna let the whole family know, I promise, nobody's gonna like you anymore. You're not invited to no more family functions. You just gotta hit him with the,
no talking. Does that mean?
Am I the asshole for not wanting my autistic cousin at my child-free wedding? Throwaway because I have a family that uses Reddit as well. Next spring I'm getting married to the love of my life. We have decided that we don't want any children at our wedding. Not many of our friends and family have young children, and the ones that do are fine with getting a sitter for the weekend since we gave them a lot of notice. The only ones to put up a fight are my aunt and uncle who have a daughter with autism. She is 20 but will be 21 by the time my wedding day comes. She is what they call high functioning, which means she can talk and wash/dress herself, and she has some friends. She graduated from high school a couple years ago and is currently living with her parents, my aunt and uncle, while working at a grocery store. Despite her being technically an adult, I just don't see her as such. Every time I talk to her at a family gathering, it's like talking to a child. She is obsessed with toy ponies and Barbie dolls and brings them up at every opportunity. She draws on her notebook constantly and never makes eye contact when talking to me. She does not have loud meltdowns like other special needs kids I met before, but I really don't want to risk her ruining my special day. I told my aunt and uncle that I didn't want her to be there, and they become very upset. They said she already saw the invite and knew it was child-free, but because she is an adult, she thought she would still be included. My aunt tried to guilt me by saying she'd already picked out a dress and a gift, but I didn't want to hear it. My fiance says I'm being an a-hole, and we should let her attend because she has attended other weddings before with no issue. Everyone is making me feel horrible for not treating her like an adult when she doesn't act like one. Am I the a-hole? OP is 100% the a-hole, because why would you not want to include her? The only reason that she is stated for not wanting to include her is that she's autistic and has, interests such as Barbies and ponies. Like, okay, people are allowed to have their interests. You only don't want to include her because she's autistic. And when your fiance is like, bro, you're wrong for that, you know you're wrong for that. Like, they're vouching for your family. That's crazy. Am I the asshole for not telling my wife about my time off? At work I do a lot of extra stuff, company party planning, pick up extra shifts, etc., and get extra PTO as one of the compensations. Due to this, I end up getting maxed out PTO and use it regularly. Well, I have a major certificate test next week and wanted to get all my schoolwork done for the next few weeks and spend a large time studying and doing practice exams in preparation for my test. I took the whole week after Labor Day off in order to do this. I didn't tell my wife because I knew she would start asking me to do other stuff, go places, etc., despite my intention for PTO being academically based. I do have kids and I know I cannot study for 12 hours a day, so I would break it up every few hours and do some stuff with them. Well, my first day was fine because my wife was working and my kids were out of the house, so I was able to complete almost all of my 2 weeks worth of schoolwork. Day 2, my wife starts doing the, "You cannot stop studying to play with your son? He wants to go outside, can you take him?" etc. I told her, this is why I didn't mention having PTO, because from your perspective, I'm still working, yet you aren't going to take it that way. She said I'm an asshole for lying to her. Maybe I am, but I know my wife. She gets on me to do extra stuff while I'm working from home, so if I'm not quote unquote working, but still studying, I knew she would push it even more. She even does the whole, "you better pass your test" crap, yet seems to get in the way of my studying unless it's late at night when she's asleep. Alright, so this one I'm a little bit torn about because on the one hand, I understand this dude completely. He has something really important coming up and he knows his wife's tendencies, so he's just trying to avoid them as much as possible. But also I understand her perspective because you're married. I mean, you gotta communicate. Like, that's a huge part of being in a relationship and marriage. So, I can see both of their perspectives and it really just comes down to who y'all agree with. Let me know in the comments. Am I the asshole for refusing to change the color of my sister's bridesmaid dress even though she hates it? I can't believe I'm posting about this, but I really need some insight. I, 23 female, am getting married to my fiance, 25 male, in November. We're really excited and the day is fast approaching. I have 5 women being my bridesmaids, and one of them is my sister, Millie, 21 female. Millie has always been more of a tomboy growing up, but doesn't have an issue with wearing dresses for formal events. I want my bridesmaid to wear matching dresses, which everyone knew when they accepted. I bought and paid for the dresses. They are a relatively simple style and in a pastel pink color. Millie is now angry and saying she won't wear the dress because it's pink and too girly. She's even threatening to not attend the wedding anymore unless I return her dress and pick out another color. I'm distraught that she'd make such a problem out of a dress color when she knew I wanted the bridesmaids to match. I think Millie is being dramatic and could deal with wearing the dress for one day, but to be honest, my feelings are really hurt that she threatened to drop out of the wedding over this. My fiance thinks I should kick her out of the wedding party before she causes bigger problems closer to or on the day. My parents got themselves involved in this and just told me to exchange the dress for the same one in a different color and that we're both acting like children. Would I be the asshole if I told Millie to suck it up and wear the dress if she wants to be a bridesmaid and not budge on the issue? Honestly, I was really stuck on the part where this sister got this sense of entitlement where, it's her sister's wedding day, right? But because she's a tomboy and it's too girly, she can't wear a dress? Like, bro, what is your issue? It's not even your day. Just suck it up. I swear I hate people, bro. I swear. Alright guys, and that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I kept it short and sweet for y'all, just how y'all like it. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And for everybody else, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.